Hello, hello, beautiful people. Happy Saturday. Happy Skincare Saturday. You guys, I wanted to go live this morning and do my skincare routine. But y'all, I've had a sinus infection and it takes me a couple, 3 hours to get my voice and to not cough my head off. So it's 1 o'clock my time. It might still be morning where you are, so we're just going to go with that. But you guys, I wanted to pop in, say hello. My name is Victoria. I'm an esthetician. I am about to turn 55 years old, and y'all, I jumped headfirst in this skincare line, and I am obsessed. So I thought I'm going to go live, share the steps. I talk with my hands, so I'm going to try to calm that down. But my intentions was this morning to come in here, do my morning routine, have some up and glowing with you guys, but I've already done that. And so we're back, and it's lunchtime, and I'm sipping some Energize. We're going to do some skincare, okay? So you guys say hey if you can hear me, see me. If you're watching live, say hey. If you're watching replay, type replay. We need some engagement here. But y'all, my skin, I'm not sensitive skin, and being an esthetician, I'm a product junkie for sure. But I stopped everything and started using this youth regimen and the peptide ones, the ageless ones, those crazy good magic ones you've seen, like everybody posting their results, so I could really see the difference. And I'm impressed. Like, today's day 14, so it's been 2 weeks today. So I'm just going to go through the steps and talk about each product just a smidge and show you how to use it, show you how I'm using it. Everybody's going to be different. This is a regimen that has some really good active ingredients in it. So those peptides really help stimulate collagen on the surface of the skin. So, if you're sensitive, you might want to ease into the regimen, not start everything at once. That way you can kind of pinpoint if you're a little sensitive to something, or you can alternate like days or nights with some of your serums and things. And I'll talk about that as I go through it. So I'm just going to use my Young Eyes here as my headband, if it'll hold. They're not very tight. Okay, so I'm going to start with, this is beyond my favorite cleanser in quite a while. Okay, so it is a gel oil. So normally I love an oil. I don't think I've ever experienced a gel oil cleanser before this one. But I love it. I love an oil cleanser base because I do a lot of massage on my own skin and lymphatic drainage and all of that stuff. So I like an oil-based cleanser because it gives you a lot of glide and it lets you, really work on the skin. So this is a gel oil. So, I put it directly on dry skin initially, but if you're sensitive at all, you may lather it up a little bit and add some water to it if you find that you're getting pink or whatever. But I like to just massage it on to my dry skin with no water at first. But I would recommend, my skin is resilient. I'll say that. It's a little reactive. I'm not sensitive. I do get red. You'll see that I kind of get red while I'm doing all the things. But I do a lot of massage movements. I kind of really work it in when I cleanse. I try to cleanse for 1 to 2 minutes. And that's probably more than you're used to, but that's what I recommend. So I'm going to go over now to the sink because I'm not at the sink. I'm just going to get a little bit of water and then really work this into a light lather. Be right back. Okay. So just got some water on my hands. I wet my face a little bit. And then I'm going to go in. I probably should have just put my hair up, but I just curled it. So, Okay. But I like to give a really good massage with this cleansing and really get in there. I normally get into the hairline, but I just washed my hair. I like to we get a lot of makeup buildup and stuff in our hairline. I see that a lot as an esthetician, so normally I like to wash there behind the ears. But you can do some massage with this. Like, it has such a nice glide. But give it a good minute. Say your ABCs or whatever you got to do. Set a little timer. Use your watch. A good minute or two. Like, I love to do my cheeks for at least 30 seconds because it stimulates the blood flow, gets that circulation going into the skin. It's so good. So now I'm going to go over, wet my face again, and get just a microfiber towel, and then we're just going to wipe this cleanser down. Normally, I would just use all water at the sink or in the shower, is normally where I wash my face. But for this demonstration, I'm just winging it. So you guys give me some grace. I'm going to be right back. Okay, so I just kind of wet my face down again. I like to use like a spa towel. I use these at the med spa for my facials, like my steam towels. So I'm really picky about what I use on my face. This kind of grabs everything. And it's not harsh, it's not scrubby, like it literally feels like a cloud on your skin. So this is what I normally use. But this is, I get the hand towels and I cut these in half and make like a bunch of washcloths. They have washcloths, but I prefer this size. But this is what I use as a steam towel on my people when I'm doing facials. But it's amazing. And you just pat dry. These glasses are not working for this. There we go. I needed some a little bit tighter. And then just pat, pat, pat. But y'all, I'm obsessed with the cleanser. It is very clean, like squeaky clean, but not stripped. So if you're using a really aggressive cleanser, you're really messing with your skin's barrier, and you want to be gentle. I mean, we pull and tug and scrub and do all the things. You really want to be gentle, especially with your washcloths. If you're using old washcloths from wherever, it's better if you just use your hands or invest in some good. Maybe I'll come back and drop the link for these little hand towels. You can get them from Amazon, but it changes the game. Or I even like to use, because even in my 50s, I'm still acne prone, so I like to use the disposable little face towels. You can use them for washcloths and then to dry with. I like those too. They're the Clean Club, whatever. But you guys, that cleanser is stellar. So twice, you need to double cleanse if you're taking off makeup. I am not. I didn't have any makeup on, so I'm only going to do that once because I did wash my face, last night and everything. I'm not really removing anything, so I didn't feel a need to double cleanse. But if you're wearing makeup or you sweat a lot or you're really oily skin, you would want to double double cleanse. I'm a little bit combination skin, and coming out of the winter here, I live in the mountains. And we have all 4 seasons. So coming out of the winter, my skin's changing just a little bit. And I just, kind of pay attention to my skin. All right, so our next step is our Youth Activating Toner. You guys, this is a treatment, okay? I normally like to spritz my face with the toner, but this one comes in this little bottle. I probably will put it in some sort of spritz bottle. Just have not taken the time to do that because I've been busy. But I don't like to use a cotton pad or a cotton ball. I literally just dump some out in my hand and press it on to my face. I feel like a cotton ball or a cotton round just is going to soak up and waste a lot of the product. I love the smell to that. It reminds me a little bit maybe of something I used as a teenager, and I can't quite put my finger on it. But this toner does have a little exfoliation treatment in it as well. Like I said, it is a treatment toner. It's got some algae in there that lightly exfoliates. It works kind of like almost like enzymatic treatment, so it kind of eats away dead skin. That's how algae works on the skin. But I love to let that dry. Normally, I'm a apply serum to damp skin girl, but not with these. These products are pretty active, so I would definitely recommend you let each step dry down before you go on to your next step, especially the toner, because if you put your serums or your peptide ones onto damp skin, it's going to deliver quicker, and you might get a little redder or have more of a reactive response. Okay, I can't see any comments, so if you guys are commenting, I'm not ignoring you. I just can't, Facebook's not showing me them. So I'm just winging it here. But you guys, make sure you say hey. Tell me if you've tried the skincare yet. If you're loving it. I'm loving it. Okay, so we're moving into the next step. This is the peptide wand for the eyes. Okay, the eye area. There's one for the face and neck. This one's smaller, so you can get around that eye area. I like to work it in a circle. You want to apply it underneath the skin. I like to get out here where the crow's feet is and just massage it in with that roller ball. It's very cool, refreshing. I think it helps depuff. Not only does the product help depuff, but I think that cool roller ball really does. But I like to go up here. I don't get it on the mobile lid or near the lash line, but I do the brow bone. I'm very hooded. So, and then I take my finger and just lightly, I mean, ever so lightly, just glide on that serum in that same circle on the orbital bone, because that helps depuff. And then you're going to push always out to the forehead. You don't ever want to go back and forth with your eye treatments, because that's going to keep any fluid. If you're a person that tends to have bags or fluid puddle there, it's going to just kind of push it around and kind of leave it there. You want to work it out. Maybe that's a video for another day. It's like some depuffing. But that's kind of how I do it. And you can see like the lift from this, the lifting from that circle action. You should do that morning and night with your eye products. And then the product itself is tightening, firming, lifting. Like you can see it. I'm hooked. And you guys, it smooths everything out. We'll be able to see a difference, usually in somewhere between 5 to 15 minutes. I tell people the first time or a couple of times using it, take a before picture and then take an after just to compare, because it's so good. So this is a pen. I didn't show you this. You pump up the product. I normally can get both eyes out of one pump, but since I'm doing the video today, I just kind of want to show you both eyes. So when you're applying it, I like to swoop out or go in a circle. Like I said, you don't want to go back and forth. Go up under the eyebrow, up on that brow bone. And then when you can let it dry on its own, or you can smooth it out. Let's get this crow's feet area. I'm really strong here. There, my forehead are my strong spots, okay? I don't make the 11s, but I do have these strong elevator, the lifting muscles, and then squinty. I've quit wearing sunglasses a lot so I could get more vitamin D and all of that. So I'm squinting quite a bit more. And of course, if I don't have my young eyes on, then I am still squinting. So I need all the eye treatments, right? Do you feel me? Let me know if you have to have young eyes. Like totally necessary. Once you start wearing magnification glasses or readers, you're not going back. So I need them. They're just always sitting on top of my head. Okay, so let that dry, and you can see it start to lift and raise to meet its sister. Okay, but y'all, it's so refreshing, so cooling, and it smooths out. You get an immediate relaxation of the fine lines and wrinkles. So this has, like I said, a peptide, actually 8 different peptides put together in this treatment. But one is harvested from a jellyfish. So a jellyfish, fun fact, actually stings its prey and paralyzes it. Okay, so they actually harnessed the power of that jellyfish peptide and put it in here so you get some immediate relaxation of the lines and wrinkles. So everybody's like, how does it work so fast? The peptides, okay? So, and then peptides over time, so you get immediate results and then you get long-term repair. It's cumulative. So the more you use it, the better and better it gets, okay? It literally is addictive. Like, if you can't wait to wash your face at night or in the morning, you need new skincare. I'm just saying. So it's really exciting to watch it work. So I like to let that dry. The next step, we're going to go in with the face and neck peptide pen, okay? So you pump it up. You can see the product come up there. And then I start with the neck, and you want to apply upward. Work upward, okay? And then for me, what I figured out is I go right in. I don't go ahead and apply it to the face. I was doing like my whole face and neck and then going back. I feel like I need to work it in before it dries. So I apply it to my neck and my jawline, under my chin, and then work it upwards. Otherwise, when I was going back to it, it was kind of dry a little bit, and I couldn't like spread it out like I wanted to. That's just my little tip. And then you go back and do your face. That way it gives you time for that application not to dry. Okay, so another pump, and then you're going to work up on your face. Apply it. I like to get the nasolabial folds, the marionette lines, my chin, which is strong. I have some rosacea on my chin. It always gets really red while I'm doing this. Around the mouth, if you have those lip lines, as we all get from like drinking through a straw or a water bottle. Like I'm a Stanley girl. I try to flatten the lips out, but you know, it's a habit. Okay, so there's that. And for me, I like to apply that. Just kind of massage it in just a little. Press it in. And then I'm going to go back to my forehead. That gives each area its own little dose and time to work it in. So like I said, above my eyebrows is where like I'm really strong. So if you lift your eyebrows a lot, if you're one of those people that has deep forehead lines, first off, stop doing that. Stop. You got to relax the forehead. You got to become aware of when you're making that. It's called facial awareness. You got to become aware of when you're making that face and stop. You can also massage, gua sha, face tape, frownies. Unless you have Botox. I don't. I had a reaction to it a few years ago. I probably will never get it again. But that's just me. And I'm trying to like do all the things, you know. Okay, so press that in. Really work it in there. And y'all, I just let that sit and dry for a good 30 seconds to a minute. If you guys are using these wands, I know there's several of you probably in this group using these wands, tell me like where you've seen the biggest difference and how quick you saw it. Or you can even share your pics in the comments. That would be awesome. You might have to do that after I'm not live. Okay, so I like to let that dry down. And then we're going to go in with our first serum. This is the Youth Activating Serum. Now, if you have the moisturizing serum, which is the hyaluronic acid serum, you could use that in the morning and this one in the evening. I'm actually going to show you this one because that's what I'm using. Or you could use the vitamin C capsules in the morning. I'm actually going to do both. but I can use this morning and night. It is your retinol product. If you are not used to using a retinol or a retinol alternative or a retinaldehyde or something, you might want to just use this once a day and just kind of ease into it. And you might have to do every other day. You just have to pay attention to your skin, listen to your skin, know what your skin can handle. Mine can handle morning and night, okay? So I'm just going to use about 1.5 pumps. Apply it to the face and the neck. And just massage it a little bit. This product, the activating serum, is the one that stimulates the cell turnover. So there is one that is your moisturizing treatment as well. It's full of hyaluronic acid, so it plumps the skin. If your skin is dry, you might want to get that one. It plumps up lines and wrinkles, actually like 6,000%. One molecule of hyaluronic acid, which is in the moisturizing serum, can hold 1,000 times its weight in water. Okay, so it really plumps up the lines and wrinkles. And it holds moisture in your skin. So as we age and our hormones shift, we lose moisture. Everything gets drier, and I mean everything. So your skin is no different. So we have a trouble retaining moisture in our skin. Most people. There are some oily people that are over 50, I realize. But usually, once your hormones change, your estrogen drops, you're going to get drier. We have what's called TUL, which is transepidermal water loss. Like you're just losing water. Anything with hyaluronic acid in it is going to help it's a moisture magnet. It's going to help your skin retain moisture. So if you're really dry, you really want to plump up. I've got it on order. Haven't received it yet. I can't wait to try it. Right now I'm using this one. It's what I picked in my regimen because I really like the cell turnover process. It really stimulates your body to shed dead skin cells and pump new ones to the surface. That's what I'm about at almost 55, okay? Okay, so next, I'm going to use one of the vitamin C capsules. Now, this can be a daytime or nighttime. I'm using it during the day because it is protective. Vitamin C not only brightens, tightens, lightens, helps with pigment, all the things, fine lines, wrinkles, but it is a skin protector. Our skin is under attack from all the free radicals that we're exposed to, the elements, pollution, all the things, all the time, the sun. This is an extra layer of protection for your skin. So I love vitamin C during the daytime because it literally is a protective layer. And that one is encapsulated in that little capsule. That's a dose. Vitamin C is very unstable. So when it's exposed to the air or the elements, or like I had a very expensive vitamin C that was in a bottle like this, and every time you opened it, it was exposed to the air. It changed color really quickly. It lost its potency, all the things. Like it's not stable for very long. I love these capsules. It's encapsulated. You get to put fresh vitamin C on your skin. It's amazing. And it feels like silk. I wish you guys could like reach in here and feel my skin right now. Okay. I always like to get back here at the ears too. Usually I'll get my earlobes with all of my treatments because they sag too, you guys. Especially if you were an 80s girl and wore those big heavy door knocker earrings. I'm just saying. Okay, so next, while that is drying down, I'm going to go in with my eye treatment. This is our Youth Eye Cream, y'all. So that peptide pen is your wrinkle wand, okay? So it's going to stimulate collagen. It's going to smooth out the lines, wrinkles, dark circles, puffiness, all the things. But you need moisture. You need hydration, especially as we age. So this treatment is that. So you want to you want to, I'm a double dipper on the eyes. Okay. So I like to just squeeze it up, apply it. You can even go in that same orbital circle. It's got this cool metal tip. It feels amazing, especially in the morning if you're depuffing and doing all the things, okay? So good. And you guys, if you're in the U.S., you get this free when you customize a youth bundle. And I love that. You get a free eye cream with your regimen. And I think in Canada, you can get a free body scrub, which I used last night, by the way, because I wanted to put some tanner on. Amazing. It's like, and it smells like the beach. It is so good. I love a good body scrub. Okay, so I like to just massage that in, and I will do the same depuffing motion. Sweep that fluid over to the hairline and then down the neck. Give it a little swishy swish here, because that's where everything opens up to be flushed down into the, out of your body, right? Okay, so, and that makes me sinusy. You really can tell when you're massaging your sinuses that you're opening up the floodgates, okay? Okay, next, day cream. This is my final step. Unless I am actually there, you also can choose this. When you're customizing, you get to choose your serum, you get to choose your day cream. You can get this one, or you can get the Mineral Defense SPF 30. I chose this one because usually in the day, I'll wear a BB cream that also has, their BB cream has a 30 SPF as well. I love this moisturizer. My skin, my hands are, they were oiled up. I couldn't get the lid open. This is probably one of my favorite. All of them are my favorite, but y'all, I love putting this moisturizer on so much. It is literally like a drink of water for the skin. I kid you not. And I may use a little bit more than necessary, but it literally just, your skin drinks it. It's so good. I can't even describe how good it is. But it locks everything in. It gives an amazing glow to the skin. This really ups the glow factor. It is so watery and hydrating. And it doesn't sit on the skin. It like really is absorbed and keeps you hydrated. I wasn't sure when I felt the consistency of it that it was going to be enough moisture. But it's so good. So good. Y'all see the glow? Comment glow up if you can see the glow. I mean, I'm obsessed. And then last but not least, the Peptide Lip Serum. Do not forget your lips, ladies. I love this. Our lips get dehydrated, they get wrinkles, they get lines just like everything else, and they cannot rehydrate themselves. You've got to do it for them. And you cannot do that with Carmex and chapstick because they are full of, most lip treatments out there are full of alcohols, and they just dry your lips out more and keep you like addicted to them. This is a peptide lip serum. It's so good. It's so good. Morning and night, at least. I actually got another one to keep in my purse because I find myself wanting to put it on. It just feels so good. As we age, our lips just, they get thinner, they get wrinkles, they get dehydrated, they almost disappear. They lose their color, the pigment. So, you guys, give them a good little massage. You can even do a little lip tapping. That stimulates circulation and blood flow. You want to tap. You want to kind of lightly pucker and tap for 1 minute. You should do that regularly. Your lips will thank you, okay? But you guys, that's the youth regimen. My skin is skinning. I'm almost 55, like I said. I'm loving it. My skin's loving it. The bounce factor, the lift, the glow, the hydration. My lines are like diminished. My forehead, like I said, I'm really strong up here, you guys. And normally you can see those. This literally keeps them plumped out, relaxed, soothed, minimized. I'm obsessed, okay? So, I just wanted to come live in here. I got big hair today. And show you guys this regimen. So, you get to customize the youth line. You can get the peptide ones if you want to start. If you've got skincare and you don't need like a full overhaul, add these peptide ones. Maybe add that youth serum. That would fit with any regimen. But if you are not like blown away by your skincare, you guys, you can do this customized regimen. You get your cleanser, the toner. You get to choose which serum. You get to choose your day cream. And you also get to choose your night cream. Okay, so there is a night cream. You get to choose between the rich and the light. I went with the rich, even though I'm a little bit combination. I feel like at nighttime, you need some richness. Okay. You want lots of hydration and plumpness and just restorative treatment as you sleep, because that's when your skin like heals and repairs itself. Okay, so I went in with the rich. It is so wonderful. It is so rich. I haven't even made a dent in it, you guys. It's luxurious. Okay, so you get to pick that. You get to customize for your skin. And then with that, in the United States, in the U.S., you get a free youth restoring eye treatment. Okay, that's a $65 value. And then in Canada, I know they get the free Reveal body scrub. And you guys, this is amazing. I'm going to do another video another day just on the body line. It is legit skincare for the body. So they have this scrub. Look at that. It smells heavenly. It smells like the beach. This whole line smells like the beach if you're a beach girl. But it's light scented. This was crazy. My skin is so soft. So I use that. I use the Nourishing Wash. I use the body serum. It's like tightens. If you got crepey skin or your skin looks old, this Nourishing Body line, I'll have to do a whole demo on that one day. And then there's the Nourish Body Lotion, y'all. If you stop with your skincare, at your face and don't bring it down and don't do skincare for your body, it's going to look like your head's screwed on somebody else's body. So don't neglect your body. This is legit peptide skincare for the body. It's amazing. It smells heavenly. I can't even say enough good things about it. I've literally been blown away. And I don't know how I got into all that. I was just going to show the body scrub. But it's good. But in Canada, they get this for free when they customize a youth regimen. So, I hope this was helpful. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if you're loving your skin, because I'm definitely loving mine. And just wanted to share with you guys all the different elements of that regimen, how I put it together, how you layer it. Reach out to whoever invited you to this group if you need a link to get your own customized regimen, and get your questions answered. But comment here if you have questions. I'll try to circle back and answer some. But let's get glowing, you guys. Happy Saturday.